Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Sweet Home Chicago as recorded by Eric Clapton on guitar. Now in this video I'm going to show you Eric Clapton's guitar solo note for note. This is how he kicks off the tune. Now it goes over a 12-bar blues in the key of E, and there are some really awesome blues riffs in here that hopefully you can steal and add to your own playing. Real quick before we dive in though, if you're new to the channel and you haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're going to want to grab this first at the first link down below. And if you're interested in playing lead guitar or just learning the neck more, this is going to be so useful for you. It's going to show you how I basically map out the neck. And once you understand this concept, the fretboard is going to make so much more sense. So you can grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break it down. We're going to start off hammering into the note E at the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Then we're going to play the low E string on beat 2. Then we're going to jump up to the high strings and just play the open B and open E strings. We'll hit them and then rest like this. So the first two parts are on the beat, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then we play those open strings on the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we walk further down the pentatonic scale like this. I love this part. It's a classic Eric Clapton walk down here. We're gonna hammer again from 7 to 9. This time we're gonna walk down to 7, then do a quick sort of grace note slide from 7 to 9 on the 4th string. Then finish with 5 on the 4th string with a little pull, and then back to the 7th fret here, this time on the 5th string. So that's our note E. So we sort of hammer into the high E and then walk down to the low E. After that, in bar 3, we're gonna go. Okay, we play the low E string and then the open B and open E strings again, just those high strings. And Clapton kind of keeps doing this throughout this solo. He just kind of hits like open strings in between. So it's 1 and 2, 3. And on beats 2 and 3, you can play these little just clicks, you know, these muted strums. So 1 and 2, 3. Then we have this little Stormy Monday thing. If you've seen my lesson on Stormy Monday, you will recognize this. This is a slide here from the 7th fret to the 9th fret. I'm playing 3 strings, the top 3 strings. We slide it up to 9 and then back down to 7 like this. It's a quick 16th note rhythm on what we call the E of 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and a 1. And then on the downbeat, it comes back down to the 7th fret. 4, E and a 1. Then on beat 2, we're gonna do a little muted rest. So we'll do another classic Eric Clapton and just overall blues move. So many players play this. They take an E chord, and they just arpeggiate it like this. So it's the 2nd fret on the 4th string, then open 3rd string, hammer to the 1st fret, and then open high E. So then another muted strum after that. So that's the first 4 bars. Let me play it as one piece so you can hear it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the A7 chord in bar 5, and we're gonna play this. Just a real quick blues lick here. This to me sounds like something Albert King would play, or Freddie King. And what you do is you play the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and then just go right quick to the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Da-dum. And I'm thinking about an A7 chord there. That's just 2 notes of an A7. It's the flat 7 of the chord to the 5th of the chord. Then we're gonna repeat that like a little theme. He goes. So the first one he holds and then slides down. So it's 2, 3, kind of slide off it. Then you do it 2 more times like this, but just with different rhythms. It's like a more held out one and then a quick one. Then we do a quick grace note slide from 9 down to 7 on the 4th string, just like we did earlier. So that's bars 5 and 6. Then we'll keep going with. All right, so this plays the low E and then the open strings again. Almost like a Stevie Ray Vaughan thing, right? So 1 and 2 and 3. So that's bass note, then the open strings, then bass note again, then the open strings. And a lot of that muting comes from the fretting hand there. Then we jump up again. This time we're gonna leave off the slide for that Stormy Monday thing. We're just gonna play 9 to 7. And we'll finish with the open string. So it goes. All right, so bars 5 through 8 all together sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we're gonna get to the last 4 bars, and I love this part. We've got some classic Clapton. Here's what it sounds like. All right, so we're gonna walk into the note B on the 5th string here. We're gonna play. That's open 1, 2, and then again, open 1, 2, then open. Then we'll play the open strings, this time though, the B and the E strings. So. Then we do a little kind of grace note or ghost note on the open G. And then slide into this classic Clapton lick here. Open, slide to the 6th fret on the 3rd string. Then we're gonna go back and forth between 5 and 6 here. It's part of like an A chord. Then jump up to the 7th fret of the 1st string and walk down chromatically. Then we'll have these little bends. That's 8 with a little blues bend on the 2nd string, then 5 on the 1st string. Then a little bend again, and then 5, 6, 5, so. Then we finish with this turnaround. So that's just taking an E7 chord and moving it up. And I'm playing hybrid picking there, so I'm pinching those strings. Then finish with B7. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're back to the top. So here's the last 4 bars played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the whole thing played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. So take your time with those riffs. There is definitely some advanced stuff in there, from the quick blues runs and kind of grace note slides to the muted strums. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And then you want to make sure that you do a lot of listening to, Eric Clapton's version, which is for this solo. But these licks will work great over any blues in the key of E. Now, to help you put this together and just understand the neck more, be sure to pick up my fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire guitar neck. And I used to look down at the neck and feel so much more confused until I understood this. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just for checking out this video today, all you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in another one real soon.